Hey TikTok, what's up? Whiteriverrambo at the Archery Trade Show for the first time ever in St. Louis, Missouri. And look who I ran into, Average Jack Archery. First time getting to meet Nate. And we stepped into the Magnus booth and some exciting stuff. The very first single bevel from Magnus.
Very first single bevel. We got some really cool stuff here that we're bringing to the market here for 2024. Here in your hand, you have our 150 grain right bevel, and only in 150 grain single bevel we launched for 2024. We're offering in a straight edge, which we have here, and we'll have the buzz cut serration that we're known on some of our heads. We also brought an all steel Magnus Black Hornet, so that bumps up to 150 grain, which is a grain weight we never had before.
I stopped by earlier and I heard him talking about how pretty much Aaron Warbritton from THP has been begging them to make a 150.
We've had a 150 Stinger and a 150 Stinger buzz cut for years, and people have just wanted the Black Hornet in that 150. In order to get it, we made it an all-steel ferrule, so incredibly tough. Not that our aluminum ferrules aren't tough, but a really, really tough broadhead. The single bevel itself, man, we've had so much just chatter and so much requests for this broadhead. You know, a lot of people are spending $100–150 for a 3-pack of single bevel broadheads, and we wanted to fill that void. So you're looking at MSRP around $55 for a 3-pack. So it's great. Still carries the Magnus lifetime warranty. You ding, bend, break anything to a broadhead, you send a picture to customer service at MAGNUSBroadheads.com, and we replace it, no questions asked. The only thing we can't do is if you lose it. That's the only time we can't warrant that. But if you send it through an animal, you damage it in a target, whatever, we replace it, no questions asked. So yeah, we're really excited to be able to bring this to the market, kind of fill that niche of the price point, and having the Magnus backing to it. This is our 40th year. Magnus has been in operation. Mike Som's been the owner the entire time. Made right in Great Bend, Kansas. And
American-made broadhead.
American-made, top to bottom. Everything's, you know, the assembly, the quality control, everything right there in Great Bend, Kansas.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's right bevel only, right?
Right bevel only, and only in 150 grain. This is our first time offering it. It's a 059 thickness.
Which is going to be my next question.
059 thickness, which is very similar to our Black Hornet. So it's that same steel grade that we're used to. T6061 aluminum ferrule. We have 2 screws in it instead of 1 because there's no interlocking bleeder. So the screws are opposite of each other to handle that torsion that you get out of a single bevel when you impact hard bone. So yeah, we're very excited to see how this goes. The chatter around it has been enormous. And there are also a lot of guys that want to shoot a single bevel that don't want to shoot a 550, 600, 650 or heavier arrow. And so shooting 150 grains up front, you can find field points for it really easily. So you can take a normal arrow, you know, this is screwed into a Victory V-Force or Gold Tip XT Hunter or an Easton 6.5, and you can have a normal bow hunting weight arrow, that 450 to 500 range, but have a single bevel on the front.
Absolutely. Nice little Tonto tip on there to prevent, you know, curling. And it looks to me like it's going to be fairly easy to sharpen.
Yeah, so it does have a slight curvature to the blade, but we've put these in KMEs, we put these in Landskis. If you want to touch them up by hand, you can do that as well. It's not as aggressive as some of the swelled blades that are already on the market, but it really allows that swelling really allows a lot of penetration, but it also allowed us to make that Tonto tip, which has come on all of our broadheads. Our Stingers, our Black Hornets, they all have that Tonto tip, which prevents curling and allows us to bring that sharpening on both sides. So it makes it super easy to touch up and super easy to take care of.
Stay Sharp Type C and 2500 grit and she'll leather strap right up.
Oh, you leather strap this sucker, you can blow on it, it'll pop hair. I mean, it's really impressive.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Nate. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Guys, check out Average Jack Archery on YouTube if you haven't already. I appreciate you tuning in to today's video.